Here are some great reasons not to get a praying mantis as a pet. Hello everyone and welcome back to Spooderpods. I'm David and today we are talking about reasons not to get a praying mantis as a pet. You heard me right, my jumping spider not to get a jumping spider video did really well. I felt it was worth doing one for praying mantids as well, just to maybe give you the opportunity to make a more informed decision if you're thinking of getting one, and maybe steer you in the right direction. Because if you watch this video and none of these are deal breakers, you're like, cool, you should get one because I really love them. Biggest reason not to get one is their lifespan. Praying mantises do not live a long time, and for me, I find that really sad because I get really attached to them, and when they go, even when it's just natural, you know, their old age, it is sad and they will go quick. They're shorter lived than jumping spiders, and jumping spiders last only a couple of years, so it's even more sad when you get attached to them, you sort of see them grow up and then they go. If that's okay by you, I wouldn't consider it a deal breaker. I'm getting used to it as long as they get to old age, but yeah, it is a harsh truth of having praying mantis pets. You will go through them and often it will not be your fault in any way, so don't feel bad about it. Live food. People often ask me and other creators, can you just give pre-killed prey or dehydrated prey? And the answer is generally no. Praying mantises do benefit from live prey. You can give pre-killed as long as you're the one who killed it, but you can't just give them dried food. They are carnivorous, they are insectivores, so you need to keep live food. And if that's a deal breaker for you, you can't have a praying mantis, I'm afraid. It is really important to give them a variety of live food as well, because then you're covering nutritional bases and it's good for them as well. So yeah, do consider the live food aspect really important. They have very interesting humidity and heat requirements sometimes. Praying mantises generally need more humidity than jumping spiders and tarantulas, well, depending on the species obviously. So you do need to make sure they have a heat source and you are keeping things humid. If you have a humid property, that can be a good or a bad thing. Maybe it will naturally be humid, or maybe it will just cause damp and mold, which will be very annoying for you. Do consider this very carefully. They do have individual requirements which you have to research and you'll have to keep up with, otherwise you'll run into trouble. And you will run into trouble because the next reason is they are very fragile. As inverts, these guys can lose legs incredibly easily by getting them stuck indoors while you're doing maintenance, just through moving around, through inappropriate handling. So you have to be careful with how you handle your guys, especially the smaller species which are cuter, and that is linked to their lifespan and humidity and temperature requirements. It is a sad fact about them. It's kind of one of the things that makes them beautiful as well, their fragility and how they can be so easily hurt. It just means you have to be extra gentle around them, and if you can't be, or you're considering one for a child maybe, you should maybe consider Isopods for a kid instead. They're a lot more robust. Another reason not to get them is they're quite slow moving. They are great display invertebrate pets. They'll almost always be out and about, you'll be able to see them, but they're not very active. You'll see them crawling around slowly sometimes, and when they're younger they do have those bursts of speed, but generally the only time you're going to see them really kicking off is when they're feeding, and that's really cool. But otherwise, if you want a really active invert pet, they may not be the one for you. So those are my 5 reasons why you should not get a praying mantis. What are yours? Love to hear from you down in the comments, but in the meantime, take care and see you later.